this is clear or not, but I'm gonna start vlogging again. So I haven't vlogged for 5 years, maybe even 6, what? And when I was vlogging, I was my happiest. I honestly was so happy. And I recently watched my mate, shout out Mike Dick, he did a vlog and he said he'd been wanting to do it forever, but the days kept ticking past.
I've wanted to be the type of person that just uploads to YouTube.
He was like, oh my God, it's been years and I still want to do it, but I found every reason not to do it.
I think I was always waiting on something, the right topic, the right camera for my footage, the right moment for inspiration to hit. Before I knew it, years had passed and I was still waiting.
And then at the end he's like, just do the thing.
Here's to having satisfying days, doing the things that you love.
I just was so inspired. So I could actually just like start and see where it ends up. Because my other vlogs had such structure. It's the drawing time. Now it's the outfit time. That's holding me back from doing something I love because I'm worried that people are gonna be like, where's the structure? So I figure if I just vlog and talk, I am an open book because I'm gonna be dead in the ground one day. Like no one's getting out alive. And I wanna live like outwardly so that people can see who I actually am. I've tried to like hide that or choose the right people to do that with, and then there'll be moments where I'll do it and then they'll be like, and then I feel insecure. But I want to stop doing that. I want to stop masking and like trying to be anything I'm not. And I figure if I vlog, this is where I can just be myself. Because if you're watching and you're like, she's a bit much, or whatever my internal monologue tells me that people are thinking about me.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Then just turn the vlog off. So that's the intro. I'm driving to meet up with my business partner because yes, I am starting a business. Me and my mate met at like a creative space. We both thought each other were cool. I was gonna start this business. She was like, hey, you wanna do it with me? We like had a 6-hour chat about life just to make sure we're on the same page. And we both agreed that what's the point in anything? But we were very like, who gives a shit about anything? Like who fucking gives a shit? Let's just do what we wanna do. And we both had the same values and the same mindset, and that was really important for us. So we're like, let's do this. We're gonna at least start off doing branding for like fashion and brands and experiences and stuff like that. And we're gonna make sure that everything that we do is really like spacey and like cool. So we called it Hotel Spacey because we're spacey. We both were told when we were young that we were dumb. She got called spacey, we got called dumb, you're in the clouds. And we're both very smart people. So we're starting a company where it's like, we embrace that. One thing I need to be open about from the get-go, it's not like a secret, is that I believe that I have ADHD. I'm getting a test this month. I think that's got a lot to do with why I struggle. I have a million ideas. They're jumping all over the place. And I grab onto one and I go, oh my God, this is gonna be everything to me. This is gonna be my new path. And then I stop because I get bored of it. It's just like a high and a low and a high and a low and a high and a low. And because it's creative, the high feels like I've found myself. The low feels like I am nobody. Like I literally started a cookbook the other day with my husband. By the way, got married since my last vlog. The man of my dreams and got married to him, so. Maybe that's why I wasn't vlogging, because I was just like falling in love and getting married. Like, no big deal, just falling in love and getting married. This is Katie. Say hello, Katie, because I brought my...
Hello. Oh. Hello.
Tell me your deepest fears.
I'm really going to think about that. Shitting in public.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So just finished up with Katie and the meeting, and we have a million ideas. We want to book into a networking event. We want to create merch. We want to create an experience. Might actually beat that last one because We don't want people stealing the idea. I can talk more about that later once we're actually like underway with it. This year, I really want to push past the imposter syndrome, which is heavy on my mind. Together, we like kind of can take over the world. It's just about confidence. People like Donald Trump who can become the president, it's the only reason that they're confident enough is because they are Delulu. Can Donald Trump hire somebody to kill you if you say that he's Delulu? Let's hope not. If I die, just look into Donald Trump, guys.
All hell will break out.
Anyway, what was I talking about? So yeah, I want to bring forward this confident woman who knows her worth. Get her on board. Get on board this life, because we're all dying. I'm just gonna do it. And when I'm scared, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Get on board. All right, day 2, driving in the car. Welcome back to my vlog. I had a major dream last night. I was a DJ on these DJ decks. These professionals were like, yeah, give it a go, give it a whirl. And I was like, mate, I can do it. Lying to them. And then, what do you know? I sucked, and every time I went for the drop, like it was just awkward and terrible. And I woke up and felt like that was still a hoot. Like I had so much fun, even though I like got booed and sucked. So I bought a DJ deck, and we'll see if I become famous. Just on my way to catch up with my friend Loz.
Ready? Boats.
Loz has just told me something she does, because you're dating at the moment.
Yes. So I'm going on the dates. It's a lot of, just getting to know people. You also feel like you know the person before you meet them, and you have an expectation of them. All that to say, I've started a game. We'll call it dating bingo. You look at the profile and you have to guess 8 things about the person. And they can't be things that they've told you. Me and my housemate will look at them and we'll be like, this guy looks like he has a weird obsession with whiskey. And then when you're halfway in, you're like, I'm so bored. I don't really want to ever see this person again. But man, I want to get bingo. You go, oh, I gotta go to the toilet. You take your phone and you look at your bingo and you see what you've already got. You tick them off, and then you go back and then you think about how you can subtly get the person to answer the questions.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Josh about it.
Yeah. Oh, the people love it. We should totally do a podcast.
I actually have been planning to do one. I want to do one that's about ADHD, and it's called Getting Off Track.
Are you diagnosed ADHD?
29th of Jan, I'm going to get my test.
Huge.
I spent the $1,000.
Huge.
I
hope you have it.
I hope so too. The reason we brought the camera out is because I started diagnosing Loz with ADHD.
I think what's tricky as well, it's I've gotten this far. We're doing all right.
Yeah, but I'm I think now that I'm aware of it, I start to get a little more angry at things. I'm remember the way people talk to me like this, and I just let it brush off my shoulders?
Yeah.
Now I'm fuck you. I'm
It's actually ableism.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
100%. I don't even know what that is. I had this experience the other day where I asked a question to a friend, and he told me, oh, you shouldn't ask it in that way because it makes people feel uncomfortable. He said it so matter of fact, he knew and I didn't. It really triggered this whole journey of finding out if I have ADHD or not, because I just broke down to the point later, not in front of him. I was crying when you do one of those cries, and legitimately was asking a friend, what's the most romantic thing you and your girlfriend have done lately? It was a simple as question, but he said it you tend to talk like that, you can't ask questions in that way. All he wanted me to do was ask, oh, how you and your girlfriend been lately? But because I asked it in a what's the most romantic thing you've done lately, it felt intense to him. It just made me feel like I was so small. What I want with this vlog is to just get back to being me and just saying what I want to say and feeling how I want to feel. That's why I'm so emotionally invested in doing it, is because it just feels very vital to my mental well-being at the moment, as does getting my ADHD diagnosis. I feel like that would be really good for my mental well-being. Oh my god, look. The people in front of me are just jamming, and there's nobody in the front, so I think that's an Uber. One of my friends explained ADHD to me, and it's just perfect. Everyone's brain's a giant tap, a neurotypical brain is like drip feeding, a tap drip feeding dopamine and endorphins into your body. And it's like naturally happening without anything, without you doing anything. It's just always happening slowly, drip, drip, drip. An ADHD brain doesn't have any drippage coming out. You have to create your own dopamine and endorphin hits. So your brain's always trying to find like the most endorphin hitting moment. It makes it difficult to stay focused, but also a lot of the time that means that if the conversation isn't like encapsulating us, our brain drifts because it's trying to create some endorphins. And for me personally, asking how you and your girlfriend feels like soul ripping. It feels so like, ugh. But asking what is the most romantic thing you've done lately? I'm genuinely curious about that. And so that's just like part of how my brain is able to, it's how it works essentially. This moment really affected me. So it's important that I talk about it openly.
Ou un mot historique à balancer, avec toi, ça va péter dans 15 secondes. Bonjour, monsieur, dame.
Testing 1, 2. Testing to the mic. Can you hear me in this mic? Yeah, I rhymed mic with mic, because I'm mic and mic and I'm a mic and mic. I hope you enjoyed episode 1. Episode 2, I'm going to be posting a video where I tricked my husband by making up a fake song and pretending it was just a random artist and seeing if he liked it, so.
Oh, you've been doing this?
Look at that. That was like, he was on the edge of his seat. Just as a side note, I literally just watched like a tiny bit back, but like did the audio work, and I'm just like, I can just see like, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna vlog. Cause do you know what? I'm insecure. Enjoy watching me on this vlog. Just be insecure and be ADHD, but be creative and also confident. But then also like so insecure. So annoying. Okay, bye.